Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Jake O'Neill and I'm your online art teacher today. We are doing an art and design course. This is lesson 3 and we're going to be learning a bit about chiaroscuro, or at least I'm going to be introducing the concept of chiaroscuro to you guys today. So what is chiaroscuro? First of all, let's just take a look at this portrait. This is a self-portrait I painted a long time ago, so I look different to this now. But there's the picture, there's the photograph, okay? And there's the painting, okay? So as you can see, they're quite similar, but if you look at the photograph, okay, my entire face is all the one colour, white, basically. It's all one colour, there's no shadows really, there's no contrasting shading, it's just a very bright photo of my face, okay? So therefore the painting is a very bright painting of just my face. We don't have any chiaroscuro effects going on here. Well, what is chiaroscuro? Well, chiaroscuro is basically the idea of a sharp contrast in dark and light shades. So for example, if the light is beaming on my face from this side, it would be really bright. And if the light was beaming on this side, it would be really bright, thus making my whole face bright. However, if I had light on this face and no light on this face, on this side of the face, then this would be dark and this would be light, and then we would have a chiaroscuro effect. It is the contrast of light. So if I just go in this little sketchbook, this is one of my old sketchbooks from school, but some of the things in here drive the points home really well. So if we look at these two pictures, for example, okay, this is my granddad. We have pretty much the same picture, but different angles of light are hitting it. So here we have a bright faced picture. You can see there's no real chiaroscuro effect, whereas here there is a chiaroscuro effect because this side is very dark. If you look here, this side is very dark, whereas this side is bright and light, and you can see it. So if we were to draw this, we would end up with a drawing with a chiaroscuro effect, okay? And I'm gonna do that now, guys. I'm gonna give you an example of how we do this, basically using what we've learned in lesson 1 and 2, light hitting our objects or portraits or faces at different angles to create this contrast in shade, okay? So let's just take it back to, let's get our blackboard. I'm just going to bring it a bit closer for you guys. This is a very makeshift setup that I've got going on at the moment. I hope you guys appreciate that. So all I'm going to do here, I'll make a bit of space. So guys, all I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a face. It's not going to be any face in particular. I'm going to draw a very basic face with very basic features, not going to be based upon any real life people. It's just going to be a generic face, and I'm going to shade in one side to give it a chiaroscuro effect. So guys, I'll catch up with you when I've drawn this face, okay? So guys, we have our very basic face drawing here. Again, I must stress that the drawings in these videos are very simple, very straightforward, done very fast. They're just to drive points home. We're just learning at this point, guys. We're not doing detailed drawings. If you want to spend more time on your drawings at home and then submit them to my email at jakeoneilltheartist.com, at gmail.com, then that would be fantastic. However, for the sake of these lessons, keeping them short and sweet, the drawings are very simple, very straightforward. So now we've got our face. We can pretend the light is coming from this side. So it's going to be light on this side, dark on this side. So let's just go ahead and start shading this face in to show an example of chiaroscuro. Now again, I'm going to do this shading with dramatic effect, okay? It's not going to be to a professional standard, it's going to be to drive the point home, okay? So let's just begin here. I'll catch up with you once I've shaded in the face. So guys, this is going to do it, okay? This is going to give us the example of chiaroscuro. As you can see, I didn't spend long on this, probably about a minute or 2 minutes in total, just to drive the point home. So we have the light hitting the face on the left side, and that's why it's bright here. And then we've got no light, the absence of light on the right side of the face, creating the dark effect in the shadow. So it's the contrast of the brightness of the shading and the contrast of light, which is giving the chiaroscuro effect. If you type in chiaroscuro artists on Google, you're going to see lots of portraits and lots of different drawings of this effect being used. Chiaroscuro is a technical term used by artists and historians to show the contrast of the shading on a given image or object, or whatever it is, the subject matter being. So guys, all I want you to do, in the most basic form at home, practice drawing a face, okay? All you need to do is draw a big oval, halfway down you've got some eyes, below that halfway down again you've got the nose, and then the mouth just a little bit below. Your face drawing does not need to be amazing at this point. We're going to learn portraiture, we're going to come on to that later on, but for now we need to grasp these basic concepts in order for us to progress, okay? That's going to be it for lesson 3, guys. Chiaroscuro. Please email your drawings to me at Jakeoneilltheartist@gmail.com. As mentioned before, like, share, comment and subscribe. And of course guys, I'll see you in lesson 4. In lesson 4 we're going to be learning a little bit about different concepts in art, like pop art and concept art and surrealism and impressionism. We're going to be discussing and talking about and looking at different versions, methods, ways, styles of creating artwork. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.